The Kansas City Chiefs are the NFL's last remaining unbeaten team. Can you believe it? 2-14 a year ago, 7-0 as we sit here today. The Chiefs have done it with a dominating defense. They allow just 11.6 points per game. That is best in the NFL. And on Sunday, they host the Cleveland Browns, a team that has really been struggling offensively. Cleveland ranking 26th in the league in both yards per game and points per game. And they'll be starting veteran quarterback Jason Campbell on Sunday. This will be Campbell's first start of the season, but it'll be the third different starter that Cleveland has rolled out there this year. And look, I know Jason Campbell is an experienced guy. I know he's had some success in years past. I will be very surprised if he's successful on the road against this fierce Chiefs defense. And that's why we see Kansas City installed as a 9.5-point favorite on BETDAQ, 38.5 the total here. The 9.5-point number might be a little misleading because the Chiefs can be backed at better than even money at minus 9.5. That's because this number has moved to 7.5 at most sports books around the world. And I wouldn't be surprised to see BETDAQ put another handicap market up there over the next couple of days. So be sure to check back, especially if you're interested in backing the Kansas City Chiefs and you're interested in laying less than 9.5 points. Even at 9.5, though, I think the Chiefs are a bet that should be considered. Listen, I understand the other side here. I understand why this line has been moving in the Cleveland direction. After all, the Browns do have a good defense. They're 7th in the NFL in total defense. And the Chiefs aren't great on offense. The Chiefs 19th in the NFL in total yards per game, but they're 13th in scoring offense. They have a top half of the league scoring offense, so it's not like they're terrible offensively. Jamal Charles having a career year. He is the centerpiece of that Kansas City offense. But still, people see Kansas City's game last week against the Houston Texans. Chiefs won that game 17-16. I think a lot of people view Houston as a very similar team to the Cleveland Browns. Good defense, bad offense. However, the Texans are better on defense than Cleveland is. And quarterback Case Keenum, I thought, played very, very well last week. I'll be surprised if Jason Campbell can play better than Keenum played in this week's game. Even though Keenum, it was his first career start, and Campbell has had some experience. You can't really like what you saw out of Jason Campbell in the preseason. I watched the Browns preseason with some interest because I'm not a big Brandon Weeden guy. I know there's not a whole lot of Brandon Weeden guys out there. I had a feeling that Jason Campbell might be able to beat Weeden out in the preseason. Rob Chudzinski had talked like it was an open competition, but Campbell never really played well enough to seize the job, and he ended up being bypassed by Brian Hoyer when Weeden ended up going down with an injury in, what was it, week 2 or week 3. Of course, Hoyer is now out for the season with a knee injury. The Browns turned back to Weeden, but they benched him due to ineffectiveness. Enter Jason Campbell. I do not like Campbell's chances. I do expect the Cleveland defense to have some success in this game, but I don't think they're going to have enough success to hang around here. I do like Kansas City to cover here. I like him to cover 9.5. I like him even more to cover 7.5.